Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad here on this Monday morning. We got a great week planned with all kind of cool stuff, and August has been a really exciting month here on Panhandle Outdoors. All the guests we've had and all the cool things we've gotten to do. So, see what it says. Last week of August of 2019, because this time next week we're looking at September and Labor Day weekend coming up. So let's go ahead and take our weather. Brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin Highway 77. High of 88 degrees, low of 76. Water temperature is at 87 degrees. On Monday, we'd like to do a Monday moon forecast and tell you what's going on with moon. It's brought to us by Mountain Dew. Take it outside with Mountain Dew. Now, we're looking at a new moon that's coming up this Friday night. You're looking at a moon chart. Usually a new moon is really not just one night. There's a couple of nights right there where it's just no light whatsoever. So technically, it will be Friday night, but it's going to be also Thursday night some also. So anyway, that has an effect on the outdoors. Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. They're talking about looking at stuff exciting. Look at this tide chart for this week. You look at how it's dropping out really, really fast for the whole week. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you, if you want to get a good falling tide to fish on it, look at this chart. We're looking at the high tide will be this morning at 6:01. And low, it's going to be dropping out all day. Low at 5:06. So you want a strong tide, especially if you want to catch some of those big old bull reds at the pass. It's going to be good because it's going to be taking those crabs, little baby crabs, be just floating right out with that strong tide. And it's late summer, and there's going to be a lot of them out there. Marine forecast, look at it coming out of the southeast at about 10 and swapping around about a little bit out of the south more in later in the afternoon about 6. So that's going to be a really strong situation there. Let's take our break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's catch up on some of our pictures. We get all kinds sent to us. We appreciate it. You know, this time of year, late summer, those blue crabs, there are a lot of them out there. You may see the crab trappers out. Buddy West sent this, and he's caught a lot of blue crabs right there off Beach Drive area. Good job, Buddy West. Uh-oh, one of our viewers now, boat ramp, Walton County. Where's FWC and Walton Sheriff's Department? I don't know who in the world would drop this off at a boat ramp, but there's no sense in that. Usually people doing it, call the authorities and let them know. Thank you for alerting us, and we need to be on top of this as outdoorsmen. There's just no excuse for that trash. That opening day, Gail and I just, with Bill and Donna, we just had a wonderful time. And it's just fun. It's just simple. It's just fun. One word, fun. And tastes good too. Okay, if you're paying $3 for a bottle of Smart Water, it isn't working. I've got a water meter. I'm gonna bring in another week or so and show you how you can gauge how healthy your water is. My cousin showed me when I was over in Ponte Vedra talking to my cousin R.C. Mills. He showed me one he had, and I ordered me one. And they're fascinating. It tells you to have any bad parts per million. And I've already been experimenting with it at different places. It really works. So I'm going to show you all that. It's cool. Don't forget now, I'm going to stay on top of this. September 14th, which is not that far away. Season of Hope Outdoors Trout Tournament coming up. And it's going to be a lot of fun. The entry fee pays for tickets to win a power pole. And also a meal. A meal is on there. All kind of entertainment. Biggest trout fished on it field live, 10 years old and under for youth division, and all kind of cool stuff going on. And this is going to be at a marina landing, okay, and the captain meeting will be there at 3 p.m. So I will talk more about it, but that big trout tournament coming up. Okay, one thing too, let me go to the dates of hunting season. Y'all remember what zone we're in, okay? We're zone D, okay, zone D. What got me excited about Joy Wee sent a picture of her daughter. When you get home from work and your little girl says, "Daddy, can we go shoot that buck in the yard?" Yes, we can. So that's starting at a young age. Joy, good job there. So let's go ahead. I was going to do the hunting season and all, but let's go ahead and take our break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Now, I do want to mention, talking about coming up in September, the gag grouper season in the Gulf 4-county region. I do want to mention that. Franklin, Wakulla, Jefferson, and Taylor. It's going to open up September 1 through December 31st. Okay, now it's closed other places, and so, but our 4 counties here in the Big Bend area is going to be open for grouper. Now, as I get into this video, I want to just, one thing, if you're like me, you just sort of admire somebody that just does a really good job on something, almost at a professional level. It could be anything. I know I worked around a lot of excellent teachers, and I always admired them they brought their A game every day. You watch in professional golf and watch those guys and girls, and they're at this level and all. I've always admired, like at Buckmasters went last week and watch those archery guys. Just everything they do is just professional. So I love seeing people doing their very, very best, and it goes in any walk of life, and I just appreciate it. And in cleaning fish, to see somebody clean a fish, and we just have a handful of people who are just at that level who can just. Some of them down Tarpon Dock, and Mel Miller is one of them also. So I shot this video about 2 weeks ago. I just hadn't had a chance to show it. We've been so busy on this show and just stacked up with stuff for guests and all. But I've been saving this to just as we go out of the month of August. I want you to see Mel Miller. He sort of brings his A game, and Mel is just a good person out there at Captain Anderson's. I want you to watch all the entrances as he gets into that fish and cleans it, and he holds up that skin, and you could read a newspaper through it. Just amazing. So the professionalism is there, and I just shot this video, and I want y'all to watch this. So Jeff, let's go ahead and roll it. All right, we're at Mel Miller's place, and the boats are coming in. We're getting the fish clean, and we're going to check it out in here. Mel's already come got our fish.
it has a lot of red meat in it.
Yeah.
So if you're doing right and cutting much percentage of meat after you cut the red out, it's about 22 to 24%.
Is that right?
That's about all you can get out of it.
As big as that is, you want to know
That is.
That's interesting.
I'll show you.
Okay.
That's your fish.
Yeah, that's my fish.
There's your jack.
Okay.
There's your scamp. And here's your snapper.
All right, buddy. Okay, folks, we're out here with Mel Miller now. The old timers know Mel, so y'all understand he's a legend. You new viewers don't know much about Mel Miller, but he is a very well respected. He's a heartthrob of Captain Anderson Marina. Mel, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Well, this is actually 45 years that I've been doing this. I mean, fish cutting, fishing, and, just in this general industry, actually. So it's been a while.
45 years, and you're just so well respected by so many people. And I know your wife and it's a the whole family's in the business, right?
Pretty much, yes. My wife, she here with me. My son has a boat over here, and my daughter's in the fishing industry.
Yeah.
She as well.
And one of my former students, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, listen, how this summer 2019 has been different, hasn't it? Tell us about
It's
it.
been a long summer. We started out in our spring. We thought we were going to have amberjacks, and then the amberjacks were taken away from us for the that season. So therefore, it was a real slow start. A lot of people had trips booked a year in advance for the amberjack season. They had to refund money on it, which, as you know, we had a storm, and some of them might have used a little bit of that money. So, and then we went into snapper season. It's just like a light switch. It turned on, and we've been going every day since. Today, midnight tonight, is actually the last day of the snapper season.
Yep. So what do you got ahead of you? What's coming up?
Amberjack season coming.
Amberjack.
And we can still keep grouper. So vermilion snapper and stuff. There's still a lot of fish to catch other than red snapper.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of fish out there.
Well, I want to tell you folks, if you fish anywhere in the area and want to get your fish clean out here at the Captain Anderson Marina, there they go. Now Now, we got a lot of boats still going out, or we down some?
We had every boat out here today.
Okay.
Every boat.
Okay.
In the marina.
You still got your place up in Bonifay?
We do. We have a little seafood market there in Bonifay. That's my wife has been taking there because I'm here. And
So we know that's fresh seafood if it comes from here or straight up there.
comes from here to there. We bring it up there.
Well, thank you.
4 times a week.
Thank you. How many times a week?
3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times a week. That's awesome. Well, Mel, thank you so much, buddy. It's so great being around you. Always enjoy your company, and you just do a tremendous job with your business.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little clip there. You can see exactly what I'm talking about someone just really being professional and just doing such a good job. And I feel sorry for the cats around that place. They don't have anything to eat when it throws out the trash of the fish and all. Let's look at our fishing game time brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers. Looking at 9:08 to 11:08 this morning, and then 9:38 to 11:38. And that 9:08, that's right there this morning. That's when our tide really starts flowing out. That's interesting, that time right there. So middle of the morning is going to be some good fishing around here. I want to also mention I ran into Wayne Henderson the other day or the other night at a situation, a ball game and all, where he was talking to the Wild Beast Feast, Highland Park Wild Beast Feast will be this year. It's going to be on October the 8th, which will be a Tuesday night. If you remember, it was scheduled last year on October the 10th, and I think that date rings a bell with you. And they had all kind of food and all, and they lost thousands, I want to say $8,000 worth of food and all, because the freezers and everything went out and all, but we're all bouncing back, and I want to see a lot of y'all there, the Wild Beast Feast at Highland Park Baptist, and we'll talk more about it, maybe get some of them come on, because it's a big deal. We get folks coming from Bristol and all over. So put that on the calendar, Tuesday, October 8th. If you're like me, your calendar fills up. Now let's talk about the early duck season. Remember I told you last couple of years I go to this Ducks Unlimited page and they get reports. Well, just the other day I found a report from Panama City, okay? This time of year, a duck report. I opened it up and it was from T. Burkett. It was this past Wednesday. Water temperature, it gives the temperature, the wind, the comments. Very few wood ducks on the lake. That's Deer Point Lake. We're starting to get a good population of black bellies though, okay? So anyway, we're gonna keep you posted on the dates. And speaking of the dates of the early duck season, it's gonna be September the 21st and 25th. That's a little bit earlier than it normally is. So I know we have some avid duck hunters. Now teal only will be September 26th and 29th. Usually, they separated, usually kept it all together, but wood duck, if you're gonna hunt wood duck, it'll be those 4 days, 21 through 25. And then, of course, the regular duck season, November 23rd, that's around Thanksgiving weekend, and then December the 7th. And the daily bag limit, of course, it varies per species. Now let's go to dove season, because I know all Clay Patrick and all you guys up there in Jackson County, y'all were waiting. I've already heard reports there's thousands of dove up there, and when the season opens, they're going to be 12. Okay, September 28th. Okay, September, exactly about 1 month from today, September 28th will be the opening weekend of dove season. It'll go October 20th, and then November, second phase, and December the 19th will be the third phase. Daily bag limit, 15 dove. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, 15 dove by September 28th. I know that's just going to be a special time in the fields of the Florida Panhandle. Squirrel season, everybody down on Weewall, all my folks on the Apalachicola and Choctawhatchee River system, y'all looking at this, your daily limit is 12, and it's going to open up on October the 12th. So put that on your calendar. I'm serious, put this stuff on your calendar and go ahead and make plans. I really like how they separate the opening dates of different things, so if you like me and like all that stuff, you can go on separate dates and all. And still going to go open the weekend. Open the weekend of anything is fun. Quail. Quail's going to open up November the 9th. So you got September, October, November with dove, squirrel, and quail opening up at different times, okay? It'll go all the way through March the 1st. And you can take 12 quail, or you can take 12 squirrel, okay? So now the regular season, let me get to, I got it over here somewhere. Let me see. Anyway, I'll talk about regular season later. I just run across a lot of these funny things like this. I hope you have a sense of humor this early in the morning. It's your own fault for eating the magnets. I thought some of y'all know exactly what he's talking about there. Now, let's get back to these seasons. One thing about it, stay on top of the season, know what your limits are, and keep it scheduled. Our fall is the prime time. I know a lot of your viewers come in, and y'all come in from different places, and I get some of the neatest emails and all. In fact, let me read this one right here real quick. I think I got time, okay? Hey, this was Coach. I moved here from rural, central, southern Indiana about 5 years ago. Thanks for all you do. It is helpful and much appreciated for all those outdoor enthusiasts like me who weren't fortunate enough to grow up in the Panhandle, the fresh and saltwater paradise. Thanks once again for all you do, and you have a great show. Mark Flick up there in Chipley. And Mark, that made my day reading that positive email like that. We try very hard. You know, our goal here in Panhandle Outdoors is inform, entertain, and encourage. If we do those three things, then we feel like we've done a good job. So we have so many people helping us, and so many people, you know, sending stuff, and our viewers are great. Old Jeff back there works hard every day at it, and I shouldn't say old Jeff, young Jeff back there works hard at it. Gail works hard at it, and we just try to bring you the very best in outdoor news because we feel like our community and our place is better off because of the things that you can do in the outdoors. I just feel very strong about that. Speaking of doing some good things, volunteers needed on September the 7th, which is right around the corner, about 2 weeks. They're doing the Apalachicola National Forest Trash Cleanup. So make sure we'll get in touch with that, the Southeastern Dog Hunters and Season of Hope Outdoors. And Michael Harris and those guys and girls help him with Season of Hope. They're working hard just to make the place, make our area a better place, okay? We're gonna start winding down. I got a big week planned. We've got to check this tide chart out again. You can really take advantage of some really good fishing this weekend. If you go scallop and all, make sure you just get the big scallops and throw those little ones back and let them grow. You have a great day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the great outdoors, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.